still in Playa del Carmen, and we're at this local seafood restaurant, and we're gonna show you guys some ceviche and also some other Mexican seafood favorites. We started things off with a lemonade with sparkling mineral water. I like the way they do it because I don't think they add much sugar to it. It actually tastes like pretty lemony. What we ended up ordering was we ordered ceviche, shrimp ceviche, which is traditionally raw, but they offer here a flash boiled version, so the shrimp aren't totally raw, but they aren't totally cooked either. Which is best described kind of like a salad. It's like lemony, peppery. It's got some tomato action in there and some vegetables, and it's mixed with seafood. So that's probably the most famous Mexican seafood dish. So we went with that. So we got a nice plate of shrimp ceviche, and we also got fish tostada, be like a fried tortilla, so it's crispy, and then we'll have like a pile of fish on top. This is actually raw, so it's like raw fish ceviche on top of a fried tortilla. And we also got something that I like very, very much, and that I don't see that often. It's a octopus taco, but this place does it really good, and the octopus is actually pretty soft, and they put the entire tentacle inside of a taco. They're not super cheap. I mean, they clock in at about $3 a taco, so definitely not cheap as far as like Mexican standards, because usually you can get most tacos for about $1. All right, so we got some of the preliminary stuff. It's a good looking fish tostada. This one is actually raw, but then they used a lot of like lime juice, so it kind of like cooks the outside. At least that's the standard idea of ceviche, right? And this one comes with a nice hard shell on the bottom there. And they also usually bring a giant like bowl of chips here. Shrimp ceviche. So they call this cocido, which is like, I guess, cooked. But it's not like it's overcooked, so it's actually pretty nice. And I'm not really even sure how to attack this tostada. I mean, they give you the knife, so I'm assuming you go in here and break it apart a bit. It has a strong like peppery, lime, and tomato pack kind of flavor combination. All right. One of my faves here. This is actually octopus tacos. So, I mean, we don't really eat this too much in like the US, but definitely in Europe and Asia and in Mexico too, they're all about the octopus. And it's actually one of my more enjoyable fish proteins, I guess, that I like. Well, it's not a fish, but you know what I mean, seafood protein. But they do a really, really good job here. I mean, they got an entire octopus leg like on the taco itself with some minced vegetables and what they call like their house special sauce. They also have a selection of hot sauces here. My Spanish isn't great, but I think this means fucking delicious salsa or something like that. But I usually like this one. It has a little bit of like a herby taste to it. Yeah, it's like a serious bite right there. That is so soft. Has a really good octopus flavor. The closest I would say most Americans come to octopus is probably like octopus sushi. This is way better. It has like way more mouthfeel. I mean, it's like a big chunk of protein. It's like the whole leg, you know? It's awesome. That's spectacular. Comes with a double tortilla, a little extra carbohydrates. And that's one of my favorite things to eat in this area. But again, it's not super cheap. You can get like 3 steak tacos for the price. Not 3 steak tacos, but like 3 chicken or pork tacos for the price of one of these. So next, we got the ceviche. So the way to do it, you hit a chip. So you can either put it on the chip and put it in your mouth, or you can just take a bite of it and then do the chip afterwards. So like the first thing I noticed was like the size and quantity of the shrimp. I mean, these aren't particularly small shrimp, and this thing's about 145 pesos, so it's about $7 and change. which is not bad, and you get a lot of shrimp. We actually ordered the medium version. They also have a large version, so you can see the size. It goes much bigger. We got the onions, tomato, black pepper. It's the good stuff. It's basically the same seasoning as the fish ceviche, but of course this is shrimp. I feel like Mexican food actually has quite a bit of like textural element to it, much like Asian food. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's just what it seems like. There's always a little crunch, or you know, like a bite of something, and like it's chewy or crunchy, or you know, it's very, very good. So I was reading somewhere that this style of ceviche is actually like a Yucatan style. Although ceviche is not from here originally, they kind of adopted it, and that's why you find like the cooked versions, which is rare usually. I've had ceviches before, obviously, but this is kind of unique in the way they do it. Perhaps it is a Yucatan style because we are here in the Yucatan. Even though the shrimp are, you know, cooked, they're really, really soft. I mean, not even like a shrimp cocktail kind of cooked level. So I think they're just flash cooked, so they still remain kind of soft, but they're not, you know, raw. Let's try it with the salsa chingona. Alright, I'm a little overboard on the salsa. A little bit too much. This one definitely has like more of like a habanero bite to it. That's definitely a different flavor. You have a couple different kinds of salsas to choose from. Your menu's pretty extensive too. I mean, they have fish tacos and like fish quesadillas and like spicy shrimp and rice. I mean, it just kind of keeps going. But we tend to come here for the ceviche specifically, because it's a good change up from, you know, eating a bunch of tacos or like the menu of the day, which is like rice and beans and a protein. It's a little heavier, so this is a nice change. It's a lot lighter basically, you know. All right, so it's gonna be a quick video today. Glad I was able to show you one of my more preferred restaurants at Playa del Carmen and share Mexican seafood and ceviche with everybody. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.